Good morning. It is 5:49 now on Michigan This Morning, and for 6 years, the Boyd family has raised hundreds of pigs at their farm in Everett, Michigan.
They breed and nurture the pigs for months, all leading up to this Saturday, the annual Sell Day. That's when 4-H families come to the farm, place a bid, and take their piggies all the way home. Jenny and Stephanie are at Boyd's farm this morning.
Good morning. We are kicking off our Thursday down on the farm. We are in Everett, Michigan at the Boyd family show pig farm, right, Nikki?
Yes.
And you, one of the Boyds, and your whole family raises show pigs.
Yes, we do.
How many do we have here today?
We have about 120 here ready for sale.
Oh my goodness, and they're all squirming around. If you've never been to a pig farm, it is a spectacle. Holy cow. Or holy pig? Do people say that? I don't know. So this Saturday is a really big day, Nikki. Do you call it your pig sale?
Yep, we call it our like a 4-H show pig kind of sale.
Okay, and the process, basically at this point, you've raised the pigs and now a bunch of kids interested in 4-H are going to come and buy their pig?
Yes.
And that's a pretty big deal because they're going to raise that pig all summer long. I've never done 4-H, so what is that process like?
Oh, this time of year, kids will come, they'll pick out their pigs, they'll get it ready for either a spring registration or a weigh-in, and then for the next 3 months, they'll get it prepared and fed to get it ready for the fair.
And how much do these guys weigh at this point? They're so cute.
We have a range from probably about 75 pounds down to, well, these smaller ones are probably about 20, 25 pounds.
And then after the kids raise them all summer long, they could possibly get as big as Ruby Girl over here.
Yeah, that's Ruby's 6, so they probably won't be that big. They'll probably be more in the 220 to 300 pound range for the fair.
And how big is she?
Ruby's probably about 500 pounds.
Okie dokie then. Yeah, healthy girl, that one. We're gonna keep talking about what happens on sale day. If you're interested in buying a pig, how you can do that, and learn a little bit more about these little guys. We'll see you this morning on Michigan This Morning.
Good morning, welcome back at 6:17 on MTM, and this Saturday, hundreds of 4-H families will flock to the Boyd family's pig sale in Everett.
With 130 pigs to show this year, the family has been hard at work these last few months, and it's not something one person can do alone. At the Boyd Show Pig Farm, every family member contributes to raising the pigs. Jenny and Stephanie are in Everett this morning, watching all the hard work pay off.
Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. We are continuing our visit here at the Boyd family show pig farm. Got one of the Boyd boys with me right now. This is Jacob. Jacob, you have been raising pigs since how old?
I think it was like 4 or 3.
And how old are you now?
14.
And so you see these guys when they're just little, do you call them sucklings or what do you?
No, they're piglets.
That makes sense, And so you see them get a little bigger, and then you actually hold on to some of these pigs so you can sell them 4-H. What do you look for when you're choosing your pig?
You look at their feet to make sure they're not, dew claws are good. Make sure they're not humpbacked.
Okay. Do you have kind of any favoritism in color and how they look?
I actually go for the red ones.
What is the reason that they all look so different? I mean, some of them have stripes, spots, gray, black, brown even.
It's just the way their mom's colored.
Okay. Some of those, the brown ones kind of look like pugs, don't they? Like a dog?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'll say so. Now, this big Ruby over here, this isn't your pig, but it's your younger brother's. What is the biggest pig that you've ever raised? How big has she gotten?
I think it was around 800, 700.
And how long did that take? How old was she?
I think she was 6.
Oh my goodness. Well, this Saturday is a really big day for your family. How many people do you think come in and out of here looking at pigs? Any idea?
Couple hundred.
That's so exciting. I think for me, I'd get a little personal. Some of these guys are so cute. To see them go would be hard. Do you ever feel that way?
Not really.
They're a lot of work, and I'm happy to see them go. Head nod. We're going to keep learning about Sell Day and about these little piglets. I'll see you in a little bit on Michigan This Morning.
The piggies are so cute.
They are so cute. They're just so sweet and small. Then they get
enormous.
giant.
We saw the one in the last segment.
I don't think I could raise pigs.
I don't think so.
Michael, what about you?
I know you like bacon. So, there it
Too
is.
soon. I was not,
This
I
little
wanna
piggy went to the market. This little piggy went home.
Wee, all the way home.
I forgot it already.
Yeah, you
Third one
skipped
had
the
roast
part.
beef, and the fourth one went wee all the way home, right? Something like that.
There's 5, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
It's all right.
6:46 here on Michigan This Morning.
That's right. The Boyd family raises hundreds of the most sought-after pigs in all of Michigan, and you won't believe how they got started.
It's been 6 years since the families began breeding show pigs, and they're still calling it a hobby. This Saturday, the Boyd family will auction off the pigs, and for many, marking the start of the 4-H competition season. Jenny and Stephanie are down on the farm all morning.
Good morning. We are starting our Thursday at the Boyd family show pig farm. And I have to say, I'm actually not at all surprised that we ended up at a pig farm because I am a snorter when I laugh, and it is only appropriate that we end up here. But we are with one of the Boyds himself, Wyatt. Wyatt, this is your pride and joy, Ruby.
Yeah.
And how old is she again?
6.
And Wyatt, we just heard from his mom, Nikki, that he is the mastermind behind the whole farm, how it all started. When did you decide you wanted to breed pigs?
7.
When you were 7 years old. And so what was the story? Why breeding pigs?
Because I wanted to show my own pigs, not to have to buy them every year.
Okay, and so originally you had Ruby to sell her at the 4-H, and then you decided last minute, nope, I'm keeping her.
Yep.
And so since then, she's had so many babies, like all of these little ones. And now, instead of caring for one pig, you care for hundreds every year.
Yeah.
What are your chores like caring for those pigs?
You gotta wash down the pen, put food in the feeders, and make sure nobody's fighting.
They kind of wrestle around, some scratches here. We saw some mud, maybe some poop flinging a little bit. Now, what time do you wake up in the morning to do all your chores?
Well, normally 7, 8, and then I gotta come down here, feed my sheep, and come check on these ones.
Sheep too?
Yeah.
Busy boys. And this is all before school typically?
Yeah.
I did not do that before school. I was about sleeping in as long as I could. This Saturday is a big day for the Boyds. It's their big sell day where they're getting rid of all these pigs and passing them on to happy 4-Hers. You'll hear more about that coming up on Michigan This Morning.
Some dedicated boys there.
Dedicated boys, and the Boyd family, we've been there the past few years for On the Road, and they are such a nice family, so it's good to see them growing up on Michigan This Morning.
Great. Well, it's time to send things over to Mike. Later this summer, thousands of kids will compete in the 4-H show pig category. And for about 130 kids, they'll meet their pigs for the first time this Saturday.
It's the Boyd Show Pig Sale Day in Everett, the 6th annual springtime event for the Boyd family. They breed, care for, and these pigs are there months before the auction, leading up to a very impressive display for the bidders. We're catching up with Jenny and Stephanie at the show pig farm.
Good morning and happy Thursday. It is nap time here at the Boyd family show pig farm. Look at all those little guys. And Scott, we were talking earlier, you said this is not normal behavior for pigs to be this sweet and kind to one another.
These pigs are very socialized. I think that sets our stock aside from other pigs is that the boys do care for them and spend a lot of time with them, so they're very socialized. They're very used to people, so they're comfortable with us being here.
And how many other farms are doing what you do, raising these pigs and then prepping them for the big 4-H?
It seems that we're kind of in a dying breed, per se, that economics and facilities have limited the number of other facilities around, so that just gives us a little more limelight to shine in.
Absolutely. Job security is what that is right there. So people are flocking from all over the state, even some close to Indiana, to come and buy your pigs. What about all the other 4-Hers? Where do they get their pigs then?
Oh, there's definitely some other breeders, other breeders out there. There's thousands of pigs that go into the 4-H program every year, but, we'll provide 100, 150 of those, and people definitely come from all around to get what we have.
And this is about how many liters are we seeing here? Liters. Litters. How many litters here today?
I think there's about a dozen litters mixed in here.
And is this the most that you've done in your 6 years?
Oh, we've done 150, 160. I think there's about 130 pigs-ish here right now. So.
And almost every single one of them will be sold this Saturday.
Everything goes through the sale that's of sound quality. My boys pick just a couple to go to the fair, and everything else goes up to the sale building.
So your boys are a part of 4-H. Really incredible program. Why do you think it's so important for kids?
Just in a nutshell, the life skills, the positive lessons, dealing with disappointment, and you know, everybody wants to deal with the purple ribbon, but life isn't all about purple ribbons, and learning to care for animals, the responsibilities, the dealing with others, the competition, ethics around competition, just a ton of life lessons.
Absolutely. You heard it here. Life is not all about the purple ribbons. We're going to keep talking about 4-H and the big sale day happening this Saturday. Again, we're here in Everett at the Boyd Family Show Pig Farm. We'll see you in a little bit.
It is just about 7:47. Hi on Michigan this morning.
Welcome back. Okay, right ahead.
Oh, from Big Pen to Sale Barn, the Boyd family is preparing for big crowds at their Everett Pig Farm this Saturday.
Yeah, the family has raised over 100 pigs for 2 months, and this weekend, all that hard work will pay off. It's sale day at the farm, uniting 4-H competitors with their summer project. Jenny and Stephanie have more this morning.
Hey, good Thursday morning. We are continuing our visit here at the Boyd Family Show Pig Farm. We were out with all the little piglets earlier, but we've moved into a new room now. Uncle Daryl, where are we?
We're in the sale barn. This is normally the machine shed, but this will, as of Saturday, this will be the sale barn. The bleachers you see set up are where the buyers and spectators will all be sitting, and we'll be taking bids for what the animals sell for.
Wow.
We'll sell each animal by the individual and at one price.
And these stands will be filled on Saturday. We're talking several hundred people are showing up.
Yes, I believe, I don't know what we had last year, but it was a good crowd. All the stands were right packed full, and it was shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, it's a good time too. You know, a different smell than the barn. Some nice sweet sawdust, maybe even a little pine I'm getting.
Oh, definitely, pine chips.
Yeah, it's nice. So we're looking at the pen. This is actually where the little piglets will come running through and you'll sell them. Kind of walk us through what this process will be. What will the buyers be seeing?
Well, when the buyers will be up in the stands, of course, and as a gate will be opened, and a small group of pigs will be come into this larger area. You see the smaller pens, that's the pens where they'll be housed until their time to sell. And like I said, they'll come into the bigger arena, and I'll be up on a podium up above everybody, so I can look down on the crowd, see everybody's bids, who's bidding and who's not. And we'll take bids, they'll sell the pigs. Generally a group of 6-8 pigs will come into the arena, and we'll sell them their choice. They can take one or all, and when whatever they don't take, we start all over again, and we'll sell them until that group is sold, and then we'll bring the next group in and do the same thing over again until it's all over.
And the process was how many hours?
It's approximately about 3 hours, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, depending on how fast the bidding goes and how everything runs.
Well, you can see all of that firsthand on Saturday. One little piggy for 30 hours. I'm not the auctioneer, but you can hear Daryl. We will see you in a little bit on Michigan This Morning.
All right, it's 7:49 here on Michigan This Morning. Thanks to Jenny and Stephanie. It looks cute out there. I'm excited for those piggies.
Thank you, Michael. It is 8:23 now. The adrenaline will be on the rise this Saturday at the Boyd Show Pig Farm.
The Everett family is about to host their 6th pig sale this weekend, auctioning over 100 pigs to folks from all over the state. It's a business that's far and few, but makes the sale day all the more exciting for buyers. We're getting all the details for the Saturday's event with Jenny and Stephanie.
Hey, good morning. We're still out in Everett at the Boyd family show pig farm. We are in the sale barn right now. I'm here with Scott. And Scott, this Saturday is a really big day. These stands will be filled and we're auctioning pigs.
It is. It's a big day. 1 o'clock, viewing starts. Folks come, get a catalog, go through the pens, look their selections over, take some notes, and then at 3 o'clock sharp, the sale begins.
So for 2 hours, people will be eyeing out their selections, all the different options of little piglets that you and your family have poured your love and your attention into. Is it an emotional day at all when you're getting rid of these piggies?
It is the excitement, the adrenaline, the sale, the fun of seeing all the kids united with their fair projects kind of takes away from that. But I will say that when the last pig's loaded and the dust is kind of settling in the air, the barn's pretty quiet for a few days. Yeah.
Empty nesters.
Yep.
Oh, that's hard. Is there anything that people coming to buy the pigs they should know before they come?
We would ask that it's a clean facility here for biosecurity purposes. They come in street clothes, no need for barn boots. We won't make you step in anything. We'll load your animals for you. So if you can come in clean clothes and clean those trailers out ahead of time so we don't have anything dropping off on our farm that we don't want.
Full service here, and it's a really comfortable facility. It's heated, smells great, great lighting to check out your pigs. You can see it in person. Again, it's this Saturday out in Everett. We'll tell you more coming up on Michigan This Morning.
All right, thank you so much, Jenny. Yes.
Yes, I love pig shows. Welcome back, Northern Michigan. It's 8:45 on MTM, and all morning long our On the Road crew has been exploring the Boyd family show pig farm.
From birth to sale day, this Everett family does it all. The pigs have spent about 10 weeks at the farm, but this weekend they'll all meet their new owners. It's the Boyd Show Pig Sale Day, and while the Boyds say goodbye to their piglets, hundreds of bidders will be saying hello. We're checking in with Jenny and Stephanie one final time in Everett.
Good morning. We are wrapping up our Thursday out here at the Boyd family show pig farm. We've got the whole family here. Jacob, Wyatt, Scott, Nikki, Uncle Daryl, and even Scooby. Oh yeah, posed just like a little family picture. Right now we are in the sale barn, which this Saturday, Scott, what's happening?
We're auctioning off our show pigs for the FFA and fair projects, 4-H fair projects at 1 o'clock. Viewing starts and 3 o'clock's the sale.
And everyone is open to come?
Everyone's open to come. Anybody looking for a 4-H project or even a feeder pig for the backyard.
Or just to come and check them out, because it's going to be quite a production. Over how many pigs did we say?
I think we're going to bring about 120 over to sell on Saturday.
It's a number that doesn't seem like a whole lot, but when you see them all together, let me tell you, that's a whole lot of pig. And this family does everything from the breeding and the birthing all the way to Saturday when it's the big sale day. Nikki, what's your favorite part of the whole process?
It's the birthing. I enjoy the farrowing and the babies when they come out and take their first breath and towel them off and end up here on Saturday.
And it is a long ride, just like little kids. You know, shorter period and maybe not as expensive. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot. But Scott, your whole family is involved in this process. Why is it important for you to have every family member involved?
Our family dynamic just comes together here. We're just workers, and that's what we know how to do best. So that's how we spend our time together, and ironically that brings other families together starting their fair projects.
It's cool. And we were talking, I mean, even Uncle Daryl, he went to school to be an auctioneer. Could it have been more perfect? I think you were meant to do this. Yeah?
I think so.
You can meet the Boyds this Saturday at the big auction. Again, you can show up at 1, see the pigs all before you start bidding. But that's all we have for you this morning on Michigan This Morning. See ya.
Thanks, Jenny. What a fun morning.
The pigs are so cute. And I said it a little earlier, the Boyds are just a great family.
Absolutely.
So they're really nice people. Good
Great
stuff.
8:48 now on Michigan This Morning. Time to send things over